Welcome to the video, guys. In today's episode we are going to be going through a full day of eating. I'm going to walk you through every single meal that I have, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and all of the liquids that I consume as well. And we're starting right now. So we're going to walk through every single meal that I have. Now, I've got to be on, this is generally what I have to eat. I mean, this will fluctuate and change, not necessarily on a daily basis, but I'm having different meals now than I was when I was commuting into work, because obviously I'd be preparing them a lot more. But when, obviously we're on lockdown, so all of the meals get consumed in the house, so I'm not eating out as much. I think my diet has improved quite a lot as a result of being on lockdown, because I'm able to be a bit more mindful of what we're able to buy and then therefore cook and eat. On a day-to-day basis, the food is generally the same. So sometimes I'll switch up my breakfast, sometimes I'll switch up my lunch and my dinners to something different, but the foods that we go through today is generally what I would eat. So what we'll do is we'll walk through each meal and how I prepare it and give you the kind of grams and macro breakdown, and I'll use some kind of snapshots from MyFitnessPal as well to screenshot that and put it on so you're aware of what foods I'm eating. Generally speaking, I will try to hit anywhere between 2,000 and 2,500 on a daily basis, depending on how active I've been. The only thing is, obviously, with working from home on a lockdown, is that I've been less active because I'm not doing that commute. What I should really be replacing that with a run or something like that. But generally speaking, if I'm only training once a day, I'm not actually burning that many more calories than I would if I was training once a day and commuting in. I'd actually burn more if I was going out of the house. So I am loosely tracking my calories. I'm making sure that I'm getting enough protein, getting enough carbohydrates, and keeping the fats to between sort of 65 and 75. Again, it's all dependent on what my watch is telling me, but also how active I've been during the day. Time for the almond milk. It's absolutely key to make sure that you get the levels right. So oats first, protein powder second, then your almond milk, mix that all in, and then your blueberries, and then chop your banana up. That is the way, that is the system. Make sure that I top that up at least 2 to 3 times a day. So first thing in the morning when I make my breakfast, and then at lunchtime, and then in the afternoon as well. It's actually quite hard to drink a lot of water, surprisingly. It's really, really hard. So a little hack and something that works well for me: if you're struggling to get a lot of water, consume a lot of water, then make it better. I mean, I really don't like drinking water at all. I always have a little bit of diluting juice in there. It just A little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down. Water is massively important for you, and it's important that you get at least 2 liters of water in a day. So for me to be able to consume that, I've just got to take the edge off it and have a little bit of a diluting juice. Now it is sugar free, so it's not all that bad, but I am consuming quite a lot of water and it does help massively. So maybe give it a go if it works for you. It works for me, so maybe give that a try. It's like 20 past 11 just now. I'm getting a few hunger pangs, but given the fact that we're so close to lunch, I'm gonna just make a coffee just now just to tide me over until lunch. Usually I would have a snack. It's just been so busy with work this morning that I've just been so consumed with that I've not actually had time to get up and actually get anything. Despite the fact that the food is just there, I have been really, really busy on calls and whatnot. So yeah, let's get a coffee. That's caffeine free, but it will tide me over till lunch. Should I shave it? Should I? Let me know in the comments below. Should I keep it or should I shave it? Right, so it is 12 o'clock now. I'm just gonna go into the garage and hit shoulders and biceps session. I switched up my training a little bit. I'm just pretty much changing the program every week just to kind of suit what I want to do and what I feel like doing, just to kind of keep me motivated. I was doing one program, then it got a bit samey, then I did another program, then it got a bit samey, so now I'm doing kind of a bodybuilding 5-day split. I've been doing that for about a week and a half, been really enjoying it, so I'm going to keep going with that until I get bored of it and just switch it up and do something different. So let's get into that just now. The other reason why I'm really enjoying this program as well is that it's taking it at a nice pace that I'm quite used to. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing this, but it's always like, go hell for leather, here's a workout, as many reps as you can, like go for time, and then you get that competitive edge that comes in where you just want to try and beat everyone as well, and so you're challenging it against your peers or the people that are in the gym, and you want to go as fast as you can. And I think what this lockdown has taught me is just to sometimes do the things you enjoy doing, and then when you're doing a bodybuilding program like this, you're literally doing it at a nice pace, focusing on time under tension with the muscles and just moving through the movement patterns properly, correctly, and not under a great deal of fatigue, taking enough rest between sets. And there's something quite nice about that, taking it at your own time. You're not kind of just going absolutely bananas when you're doing a workout. So yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this for a while. I have noticed as well, even within a week, that my lean muscle mass has increased, and I think that it's quite nice to see that. I know it's a bit from a vanity perspective, it's not important, but kind of is nice just to have bigger muscles as well. So yeah, I'm going to stick it out for a little bit longer until, as I said, until I get bored of it. Session done. Now time for a feed. So what are we having? We are gonna go for 2 Scottish salmon boneless fillets. I'm gonna cook them in the pan with some seasoning on top. In total, the one typical salmon's got about 197 calories, so 200 calories, 400 calories in that. In terms of protein, 23.8 grams per one. I'm gonna have 2, you know, I've just finished the workout, I'm just gonna go for it. That's where I'm gonna get my protein in there. It's probably quite a lot of protein, but I like it, so I'm just gonna have it, and it works well. And then I'm gonna have that with VT jasmine rice. So this in total, this is 125 grams, probably around about 30 grams of carbohydrates or something like that. So these 2, if I'm still hungry, I might just grab something like a little snack, like Snacker Jacks or something like that, just to kind of tide me over. And I'll also have my 2nd litre of water at this point, fill that up, so I've got my other litre of water for the rest of the afternoon. So let's get cooking. Just get a little bit of smoked paprika on there. Meal done. So just to be clear, that is quite a high calorie meal. If you was to switch out that salmon for turkey breasts or chicken breasts or even beef, there would be a lot less calories in there for the volume of food that you're having. When it comes to kind of macros and calories, it's not about reducing the amount that you eat. The trick is to maximize the amount that you eat, but just try and reduce the calories so you can spread the calories across a number of different meals. People might think differently, but that's the way I see it. If you've got an allowance of 2,500 per day, in my mind, I want to play a little game and say to myself, how much food can I get with that allowance? Just like with money, you know, if you've got £2,500 a day, you want to try and get as much as you can for that. So if you're going to choose to eat high calorie foods, you're going to run out of calories and money, you know, quite quickly. So when you make those decisions, just be mindful about not necessarily the calories, but the quantity, and then look at the calories as well. It is a bit cheeky, but it's quite nice to have a little treat in the afternoon. The Snacker Jacks, they're okay in terms of their calories. They're 62 calories per Snacker Jack, so I'm gonna have 3. I feel like I need a bit more carbs, so I'll have a look at my calories and macros and where they're at and kind of assess the rest of my meals in line with where I'm currently at. But I was hungry, it was post-workout. So what I'll say is, this is not an exact, you know, this is not what you should be eating vlog. This is just what I eat vlog. If you think there could be room for improvement with this, let me know in the comments below. It's just what I enjoy eating, what works well for me. I'm not the leanest, I don't have abs or anything like that. If I wanted to do that, I'm pretty sure I could, but it takes a lot of discipline in the kitchen to do that, and I just feel life's too short. I enjoy my training, I enjoy my food, and that's the sacrifices that I don't look like Ryan Terry or like a bodybuilder. The only time that I actually get dressed up for anything right now was for when I go to Tesco. That's it. That's the only time I get dressed up. That's just life at the minute. We are going on a quick daily outing to go and get some food in. Also need an extension lead. I know it's not an essential item, but I'm buying essential items and I may as well pick it up at the same time. Plus the shops are still selling it. So heading out there now, gonna get myself a little snack for tonight, or will be revealed. Just keep watching and you'll see what that is. A little bit of a protein treat for this evening. Let's get into it. You need to get out once a day. It's like rations. Right, let's get this show on the road. So picked up a few bits there. That trip was a lot easier than I anticipated it was going to be. I thought it was going to be absolutely mobbed, but it was fine. There was no problems at all. In and out quite quickly. Tesco's are doing a fantastic job. And we've got a nice little tasty treat for tonight that's relatively healthy, full of protein, and keep watching, you'll find out what that is. So given the fact that I bought 4 packs, it's on an offer like 2 for £6 for the packs of chicken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna prep them all for the next 4 days and make the next 3 packets my lunches for the rest of the week. I know it's a bit samey, it's a bit the same old, but it's just what I like. It just makes it nice and easy just to know what my macros are, what my calories are, what my intake is, and it's just food that I enjoy eating. So stick to what you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the rule. So gonna get all of those cooked just now, and then right, let's get some chicken on. 4 packs of the good stuff. Right, we're gonna stick these bad boys in the oven and then watch the magic happen. Okay, 35 minutes. For you, it's gonna be about 0.3 of a second and it'll be done. And here we go. Look, absolutely delightful, so tasty as well. So there we have it. That is the last meal of the day. We have got some jasmine rice in there, just 125 grams, along with the 2 chicken breasts in there, with 500 calories in that. So in total, good meal, solid meal, full of protein, that'll fill me up. And we've got the nice little treat coming up after this. So I'm gonna get tucked into this and I'll see you in a little while. So the treat that I picked up from Tesco, and this here is getting an absolute riot. 320 calories in total. Nice little treat. It's quite tasty, and I consider that to be kind of a healthy treat, but it's got enough protein in there, carbohydrates as well. So if you're looking for a low calorie ice cream, that one's pretty good. There is some alternatives as well, but I really like that flavor, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was a kind of insight into my daily eating. By no means is this what you should be eating. This is just what I typically eat on a daily basis. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you are enjoying the content, if you can do me a huge favor, I am trying to share this insight and knowledge with as many people as I possibly can. So if you could hit that subscribe button and smash the like button as well, that would be hugely appreciated. It really does help the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next episode.